Second down 8.
As there's 7:17 left in the first quarter, no score.
Remember, at the 15-yard line, as Joe says, 2nd and 8 in the shotgun formation again. They're going to fake the jet sweep to the right and run the running back up the middle. Gate City stayed at home on that. That was a great stop right there, giving it to their number 1 back, Avery Jenkins. But he got maybe 2 or 3 yards right there. So it's going to be 3rd down and a long 4.
Hey, guys, we got an early score. William Byrd has got a quick touchdown. They've gone up 7-0 on Richlands.
Yeah, we thought William Byrd would win and probably win by a couple touchdowns, and they've started early.
Again, Union goes back into the shotgun formation as their quarterback calls for the ball. He hands the ball off again on the jet sweep to 20, and Gate City pursued that one much better than the first one. They were able to get in on that one, weren't they, Joe?
Yeah, they were able to make them run the hump again. That was Jace Mathis, again, outside linebacker, came up and again cut him back off. You know, that's what they've got to do. They've got to create that upfield pressure to turn it back into the defense as it forces a 4th down and 5. Again, as Union looks like they're going for a field goal.
Yeah, that was, and again, trying to run that sweep was Avery Jenkins. So great stop right there. Again, this is going to be about a 30-yard field goal right here. Kicking again, it's going to be number 80, Justin Phelan. Snap down, kick up, and there's going to be a marker on the play. Let's see what it is. It's 4th and about 6. Let's see if it's against Gate City. Offsides on the Blue Devils.
A smart heads-up play by the quarterback that was called Cadence. Again, that was number 10, which is not on our roster. But anyway, again,
number 10, Noah Garrison.
Noah Garrison pulled him off with a hard count. Again, getting 5 yards. That's going to make it about 4th and 1. Looks like they're going to go for it.
It is. It's going to be 4th, and as they keep moving the stick closer and closer, yeah.
Brings up 4th and 1.
So,
guys, we got to get past these mental errors.
Most definitely, Chris. As they hand the ball off straight up the middle, he's going to get through, and he's going to get more than a first down. He's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Union. Mason Polar in. Penalties came back to haunt us.
Yes, indeed.
They kicked the field goal right there. I'm not sure if it would have been good or not, but we ended up, instead of getting 3 or 0, they've put 6 on the board with the extra point coming. With about a little over 5 minutes to go here in tonight's first game, Union has taken the early lead, 6-0. So, again, holding for the snap is going to be Noah Garrison. Kicking is going to be Phelan. Kick up, and the kick is blocked and caught in the air right there. Great block by Gate City. That's Logan Tomlinson, who not only blocked the ball, he caught it in midair. He wasn't really sure, do I run with this? What do I do? But that was a great play right there. So that keeps the score at 6-0 with a little over 5 minutes to go. So we'll take a break right now, Joe. Again, you're listening
Tremendous
to the
customer
home
service, affordable prices, and outstanding work. That's what you're going to find at State Line Collision. They take care of all your collision repair, body work, paint, and automotive needs for everyone in Southwest Virginia and Upper East Tennessee. And they want to take this opportunity to say thank you for the thousands they've been allowed to serve, and they look forward to serving the next thousands into the future. So if you've got a need, give them a call. 423-392-0828. Again, 423-392-0828. State Line Collision, proud supporters of Gate City Athletics.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back again. A little over 5 minutes to go. We're having a little trouble with the clock here with the numbers, so we're not going to be able to give you the exact, like 5:06, because where the second digit's just not working here tonight. So, again, with a little over 5 minutes to go, Union has taken the lead 6-0, but a great block by Reed on the extra point. So, Tomlinson. So back deep for Gate City is going to be Levi Roten and 2 other Blue Devils as it goes into the end zone. DeAndre Mack
ball goes into the end zone for a touchback.
Went to retrieve the kickoff, but it went into the end zone. So I think Chris has a couple scores to mention, so we'll go over that real quick.
Yeah, guys, a lot of action already in Southwest Virginia. Ridgeview scored a touchdown to go up 7-0 on Lehigh. Wise Central got the early field goal, up 3-0 on Graham. East Side, I'm not sure if it's touchdown or pair of field goals, but they're up 6-0 on Thomas Walker. And Richlands and William Byrd tied at 7 apiece.
As Sally comes back under center, hands off, fake handoff, option to the near side. Oh! Almost a shot to the head on that tackle right there. Carrying the ball right there was Logan Tomlinson, and he took a shot from Mason Poehler. Poehler has made himself, he's already had one tackle for loss, and he about took Tomlinson's head off right there. But we got a gain of about 8 yards. It's going to be 2nd and short. That's what you need. Instead of making it 2nd and 11, 2nd and 9,
Stay ahead of the chain. Ahead of the chains.
So we hand the ball off inside, and probably going to get a first down right here. We'll see where they mark it.
To Logan Tomlinson.
Tomlinson on the carry once more. Gets over the 30-yard line to about the 32, it looks like. Where it'll be 1st and 10, Gate City, at their own 32-yard line.
13 yards on 3 carries so far for Logan Tomlinson. Again, if Gate City can stay ahead of the chains, again, get into short, 2nd and short, 2nd and manageable, even 3rd and manageable, that's going to be huge for them to sustain drives.
So far, we are seeming to be able to run the ball something better than we have in the last game or two, so we'll see how that continues, and hopefully we'll wear down this Union team tonight. Hand off to the inside. That's going to get out to about the 35-yard line. Carrying that ball was Luke Reed, number 10. Luke gets the ball out as he ran it to the right side through the line, and he got about 3 yards, so it's going to be 2nd down and about 7 from the 35-yard line.
All you need is 3 yards in a cloud of dust. And you can't be stopped.
So Sally coming back in with the call as he goes under center. It looks like we're going to run two wide receivers to the near side, one to the far side, 2-back set. He goes under center right here. Play clock's running down to 3, 2, 1. He's not going to get it off. Or see, there's going to be a marker on the play. I'm not sure why we delayed that right there. That was we were looking directly at the. That's just a mental error, Joe. We were looking directly at the clock, and no one called on the coaching staff or on the team noticed that the clock was running down. So
second 5-yard penalty, again 10 yards in penalties so far. Union with none early in this first quarter.
So that's going to make it 2nd and 12, something we wanted to stay away from as we run more of a wide set right now. As we have 2 running backs, we're going to run the option again. Great pitch. See if we can get to the outside. We are, and almost a horse collar tackle as we gets to Tomlinson gets to about the 45-yard line. And he would have got a little farther, but gentleman tried to jump on his back as he went around the right side here. So great running so far by Tomlinson, isn't it?
Yes, indeed. He's got 26 yards on 4 carries. Again, we're under 4 minutes right now. It's 6-0 Union. Union is playing basically a 50 shade. They're not really respecting Gate City's passing ability because they're pretty much going man up with no safety.
That being said, they're not loading the box as we get a break right up the middle. 40, 35, 30. Pulled out of bounds, thrown out of bounds right there. Great run right there as a hole opened up. And Luke Reed said, I'll take that. And I'll take that rail and ride it all the way down to the 27-yard line where it's going to be 1st and 10. Gate City at the Union 27-yard line. They opened up a hole big enough for you and I to run through.
We talked about that. The danger in playing that man across is that whenever a running back gets through, usually the defensive backs, they've got their back turned. And so he was able to utilize it, get in that secondary. Gate City on the move on the 27-yard line.
They seem to be spreading the defense out a little more than last week when they were just pretty much loading the box. As they load the box right there and we get thrown back and there's a fumble recovered, but I think he'd already called his forward motion down. That was Luke Reed who got stopped by the middle of the Union line. First in on the stop was number 41, Nick Cooper. And Gate City recovered the fumble anyway with Sally catching on it. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 as they gave him a favorable spot for his forward motion. So the Union player almost got the handoff at the same time. So we've got a timeout on the field with, as Joe says, with a little over 2 minutes to go. Union leads 6-0. Again, we'll take a break right now. You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Whether you're headed out to the game or if you're just looking for something great to eat, stop by and see the outstanding folks at the Campus Drive-In on Kane Street in Gate City. Campus Drive-In supporting Gate City Athletics for over 60 years, and they have a tremendous selection of breakfast, lunch, and dinner items, and they're open 7 days a week. Also go in and ask about their new ice cream machine as well. So give them a call for call-in orders at 276-386-3702. Again, that's 276-386-3702.
This is Sarah Thompson of the Gate City Volleyball, Basketball, and Softball teams, and you're listening to Home of the Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
So we're back with Blue Devil Sports Radio. Coach Carter, are you aware of any bad blood going on between Chilhowie and Northwood?
Chilhowie, they are natural rivals. Again, they call this game the Apple Cup. Basically, it's part of the festival that goes on. Again, bad blood. It looks like Chilhowie's up 8-0.
As we go right back into action, Sally looking to go deep, and it's going to be, let's see what they call, intercepted as the pass was overthrown and caught in the very back of the end zone by the Irving Union's number 33, Austin Gibson, right there. I mean, we had a runner going out. We had the wide receiver back there, and it was just overthrown right there by about 4 yards. And the deep man was looking at it more than our wide receiver. So lost opportunity right there, Joe.
That's just a shame. I mean, he had a lot of air underneath it, and too much air, unfortunately, because, again, if he would have put that on, if he would have zipped it in there, we'd have probably had a touchdown. But, again, Union's got the ball. First down and 10 on the 20.
Yeah, the interception was almost not any good because it went out of the back of the end zone. As Union gets the ball in the jet sweep and carries it up to the 30-yard line. That's Jenkins on the carry for 10 more yards.
Again, the jet sweep, we've got to get those defensive ends and outside linebackers to push up, to make him run the hump, as they say, make him go wider or turn him inside to where he's got defensive help. If they don't do that, they will run him and run him and run him, and then they'll run him some more because, again, he is a natural speedster.
They know other teams have had success on Gate City on this, and they're using it to their advantage with their number one running back, as you were talking about with Avery Jenkins each time on the jet sweep. So they come out in a spread formation this time as they hand the ball off inside, and they get about 4 to 5 yards. There is a marker on the play, possibly holding, or it's either going to be holding against Union. Yes.
Guys, while they're marking that off, just make you feel a little bit better, Joe. Graham has scored a touchdown, up 7-3 on Wise Central.
You know, as we get into the season here, not next week but the week after, we'll start having our PowerPoints, and we'll start talking about that and how things are lining up. Again, Graham and Wise Central, both teams that, again, are in our division. The top 8 go. It's 1 versus 8 in terms of the playoffs, and there's 15 teams in our particular division. So losses are going to start being critical moving forward.
That penalty very costly for Union as it takes them back, and it's first down and 21 as they bring the jet sweep to the near side. He's got running room, 25-30s. He stumbles and is knocked down by Gate City's number 21, Jacob Hicks. Great tackle right there by Hicks on the jet sweep. Again, I got a big chunk of that yardage back right there on that jet sweep, Joe.
Exactly. I mean, he's the playmaker as we get close to 1 minute left here in the first quarter. Again, Union leads 6-0.
Guys, I want to know more about this Chilhowie-Northwood rivalry. Chilhowie scored, went for 2 again. They're up 16-0 on Northwood. That just sounds fun.
58 points, I predict. What's the over and under? What?
I can't believe going for 2 this early in the game and doing it twice in a row.
Chris, call your bookie and find out what the over and under is and the spread is.
And see if we can send some money that way. Jet sweep handoff again. As he slips and falls in the backfield. slipped up there on that 30-yard line right there. That was Avery Jenkins. We had a good push to that side that time, and he was trying to cut it back inside. As he did, he lost his footing around the 30-yard line.